Okay, so we're gonna cut out the pattern. Do not cut until I check it. Do not, because if it's ruined, there's nothing we can do. Cutting it is very easy. You wanna make sure, unlike my example here, you want to make sure that if it's one arrow or triangle, you have it cut once. If it's three, you have it cut twice. So don't have just one little hump here. Have it cut however many times it is. So I'm gonna show you how to cut, and we're gonna get to this first one. So you're gonna leave the pins in. I don't care where you start, and these shears should work good. Try not to do it choppy at the end. Do big full so it's nice and straight. So wherever you wanna start, let me double check his. Okay. So wherever you're gonna start, you wanna cut as smooth and nice right next to the pattern. Okay, now this is very important. When you come to these notches or triangles, remember you're gonna cut them just like you drew them. You're gonna cut around them just like you did on the pattern. So there's part of it, and take your time. This is the biggest part of what we're doing today. So take your time, cut it out nice and neat, because if you cut it out neat, then it's gonna be a lot easier to sew if you have nice straight lines. And then you're just gonna cut right next to the pattern. Your pin should not be in the way, because I should have checked to make sure you pinned it right. But this is what it will look like. It'll have the little notch right here. Good zoom. It'll have the little notch right there. So on that notch, I just cut it one time. And you're just gonna cut all the way around, coming up the other side, all the way around. But you have three other places now that you have a notch. So just like right here is where there is another notch. Now I have three triangles right here. I'm gonna have to cut around that, all three triangles, and continue going. It's not just one big hump. Three individual triangles. Is that going to be a little difficult? Yes, you're going to take your time and go around those. Once you get all of that cut out, then you're going to take your pins and put them back in your pin cushion, and you will have two individual pieces. Now, some of you had tape, some of you had little stickers. I noticed the little stickers, I found 3 or 4 on the ground. So some of your if you had little white stickers, they might have fallen off. This is important. When you get done cutting, you're going to unpin all of it and put it in your pin cushion. Now when you unpin it, you're gonna have 2 separate pieces, okay? Because you have 2 separate legs. If you have the duct tape or the little white circles, make sure when you pull them apart, the reason you have it is because there's not a right or wrong side. So when you pull it apart, make sure you have those 2 stickers or those 2 pieces of duct tape. If you don't, come get another sticker from me. And then we're gonna fold them like the video just showed, right sides together. And here, and only here, your single notches. You have single notches here, and you have single notches here. Those are the only ones that should match up. Remember, from the crotch point to the waist, it will not match, okay? Because you'll have 3 and you'll have 2. Easy? Any questions? Okay.